you can come back as a dog and get a bunch of crafts.
Oh, I misread that. That explains that.
Yeah, I still think Bugs Bunny and Taz Time Busters could totally be an Archipelago game. If only people cared enough about it to put it in Archipelago.
Oh, son of... Okay, you know what?
I could go into a dungeon and just grab a bunch of garbage sacks. That isn't... You know what, that's it. I'm leaving and coming back. Interesting.
Wait. Was this not perhaps supposed to go with that key? And I read so much stuff about people playing D&D where it's really praised. It really seems to be set as, like, player versus DM mentality. Like, ha, the DM planned for a month for this mega dungeon, but I just used, like, you know, transmute stone to mud, and we just walked straight into the, dungeons, you know, just walked straight up to the dungeon boss and killed them in one hit. And it's like, oh, was that fun for you? So the DM should just not plan out sessions? No, it's fun because the DM spent all that time and now it's wasted because, you know, after you try to throw an adventure at a group, you can never ever run that same group with another... You can never ever run that adventure with another group, ever. So now that Mega Dungeon can never be used. It's like... I have a campaign that I've ran,
or at least tried to run, probably like 12 different times by now. It's like my go-to campaign. And if I find a group and we manage to make it through that campaign, then I'll make something different. But it's like, no, I don't feel the need to have to, you know, make a new game for everybody. Market Guardhouse Crate 3. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I don't yet have the skeleton key. Or the Market Guardhouse gate key.
I feel like either I made a mistake or...
Here's a key.
Oh. That is actually the exact key that I need. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How did you know?
Well, all roads lead to home.
All roads lead to Turtle Rock, apparently.
Yes. Oh, checks.
You found some grass.
Yes. Also, I constantly get annoyed by people who, like, take part in a game and then they don't take it seriously. Like, I understand the appeal of wanting to just sit around with your friends and make jokes. But if you're spending the entire session making jokes that other people are annoyed by, I don't know, maybe find different people to play your games with or something?
Yeah.
Is it really that important to you that for D&D night that you specifically don't actually play D&D and you just spend the whole time doing something else instead? Is that something that you actually want?
How the hell do I get there? There's a bombable wall. I didn't need a key.
Oh. Fine,
Unfortunately, I now need to save and quit to actually get back to that spot. I mean, the key is still good, even though technically it doesn't grant me access to as much areas as this bombable wall apparently does. And I wish I could have used that key elsewhere. Fishing hook.
Quick! Quit without saving,
What? Why?
so you could get the key back.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
Oh. Well, I tried.
Wait.
Yum, 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 yum.
Right! That's how I get this. I shoot an arrow at the eye statue, and it gets me... Ooh, with the Cuckoo Dex. Neat. Here, if I can avoid the lasers, I can send you a trap. You know, just what you needed. It's not really a reason to fight you at the
All I
moment.
need is one more trackless piece. Spaghetti Sonic can get Dunia's joy. If I get E, I'm going to here.
So that's all I can do from here. However, because you have given me the boots at some point in the last few minutes, that grants me access to Bonk, and that gets a stick for you. Aren't you so pleased to get a stick?
It's all sticky. Oh, my line, teach me a song. A gotcha seed.
You're welcome. And yes, gacha seeds are literally named after, you know, gotcha.
Oh yeah, don't you need, like, all of them to get a piece of heart?
I'm sure, like, in vanilla... Well, in vanilla, like, anytime you plant one, you can get a, piece of heart, but there's not really any guarantee that any particular one will have it.
I thought there was a Legend of Zelda game where you have to, like, get all of the items out of the gachapon machine.
Oh, you mean the figurine thing in, Minish Cap. Once you get all of the things, you, get access to the music house that gets you a piece of heart and 3 other items.
Hydration break!
Oh, that's a good idea. Take a drink of my... what was a Slurpee.
Hydrating.
So I want to point out, I need 20 seashells to finish this this run. I have 1 seashell. And there's 25 or 26 in the pool, because that can't be changed.
Right, since I'm off game, I'm going to put that. And this checks out logic.
Guess that's all I can get out of this one. Right now. That explains that. You know, I do not remember what the Power Bracelet level 2 actually gets access to in this game.
Bigger rocks.
You would think so. I don't know if there are bigger rocks in this game.
What else do you get the bigger rock sword?
There is no bigger rock sword in this game.
Oh, that's weird.
I know you're trying to say Biggoron sword, but trying to be funny about it.
So I could hint for one more Triforce piece. Once I
Yes.
have 37 more checks. Let's see, do I need Joy? I need a song. Market Guard House, I need one of those 2 keys. It's like, okay, I could just alternatively hint for, like, the skeleton key. Or for that song. But I think hinting for a Triforce piece, no sense in hinting for something that will then use that something to get the thing. Well, I could just hint for another version of the thing that I need. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Good, because that makes one of us. Huh. Oh, right, yeah. Shikin Kakariko. No, I got that. Okay. I got it. Cool. When I tried to play through Ocarina of Time as a teenager, because I played it a lot when I was, like, 7. More or less stopped playing it after I moved away. Picked it back up as a teenager, and wanted to play through the whole thing again. I got so stuck on the Sheik and Kakariko thing. It's like, okay, I know I have to go into Kakariko and talk to Sheik, but what I didn't know was that you have to, it's so sticky. They have to walk into Kakariko from the field, so I wasn't doing that. So I just basically warp into Death Mountain Crater, and then go down. And it's like, yeah, I'm not getting the thing. I'm not getting it. Why am I not getting it? And then eventually, at some point, I walked out the main entrance of Kakariko, turned around, walked back in, and then the cutscene played. Market Bombshoe Shop. Items 2 through 8.
You know what? I'm not dealing with this.
Oh, here's something ridiculous that you might relate to. People go to the grocery store. They buy their fruit or their vegetables, whatever. They bring it home. They drop it on the floor. And then decide, nope, can't eat that now. And throw it away.
Yeah, that's just stupid and wasteful.
Like, yeah, you know this stuff grew out of the dirt, right?
Well, some of it grew out of the dirt, but yeah, any issues there,
Yeah.
you should be able to still just, you know, wash it. rinse it
Exactly.
off.
And you're supposed to wash your fruit and vegetables before you eat them anyway. Now, some fruit
Exactly.
I don't wash before eating. Like bananas, I don't, but apples... Actually, apples I also don't. I should, but I don't.
Yeah,
I
you
should.
should wash
You should.
apples, yes.
And any fruit or vegetables I buy that's like pre-packaged, like a bag, like a pre-made bag of apples, I don't wash. But you should wash your fruits and vegetables anyway. So it's like, oh no, your floor, that is more gross than like the dirt of the farms that these grew out of originally. All of the hands of people who have touched it, and potentially even the floor of the grocery store, because it's completely possible that this food had fallen onto the floor at the grocery store, then someone just picked it up and put it back on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
But no, your kitchen floor is more gross than any of that put together. Take a moment of time, because I'm remembering that I have to take some medication, and while I'm remembering to do so, I'm doing so. So I was supposed to do so hours ago, and totally forgot. Gosh, I'm really glad I'm not on any sort of medication of, like, if you ever forget to take this, you just die. Because I would just die.
Yeah, that would suck.
I have to wait for... So, according to a video that I saw earlier today, and I don't know if this is true because I haven't checked it, not only are certain Pokemon in the Guinness Book of World Record, one of them has a typo.
Oh.
So, supposedly, in the Guinness Book of World Records, Eevee is in there for being the Pokemon with the most evolutions. A record that it supposedly set in the year 13.
Yeah, Eevee's been around for 2,000 years, didn't you know?
Yeah, I guess Jesus used to play with Sylveon. Again, I don't know if this is true, I'm just parroting information that I heard. But it's funny and ultimately harmless. Like, if it's not true, then it's like, ah, oh well, whatever. Neat. Here is some love.
Is it this one that took me up there? Yes.
Something else I tend to get really annoyed by, going to a store and they don't have prices for their items. They have the items up on the shelves, but they just don't have any prices listed. This is usually in the case of convenience stores, but I have seen grocery stores do this sometimes. If this doesn't matter if it's an item I want at the store, if there's no price listed, I'm going to assume that it's super expensive and not buy it.
Ah.
Because of course the reason for that... Yes?
Understandable, yes.
Yeah. Because of course the reason for them to not show the price is that the person gets the item, goes to the register, and sees, oh, I thought this would be $4, but it's actually $7, but I'm already at the register, so I don't want to just say that I don't want it, because that would be awkward. So I'm going to guilt myself into buying this item for more expensive than I'd want to anyway. Which...
That's kind of what happened for me with those freezies, but I was going to get them regardless of the price. I was just disappointed that they were like 4 times as expensive. 3 times as expensive as I thought they were going to be.
It happened to me with a merchandise thing once. I was at a nerd store, and I was going to get... What's the exact thing I wanted? I was going to get, like, entry to an event or something, but the entry was, like, $3, but I didn't have any cash or any spare change on me. So I wanted to use my debit card, but me, being, like, 17 or so at the time, I didn't want to use my debit card for just a $3 purchase.
Right.
So I looked around the store and was looking, it's like, okay, if I get something that's, like, $10, making a $13 purchase is more reasonable. So I found something, and it's like, okay, this is probably like $20, but it's cool. And I went up to the register with it, and no, it was like $75.
Jesus.
It's a pony backpack thing.
Oh my.
Except it's not even a proper backpack. I actually still have the thing. It's a vinyl scratch where, like, the arms are, like, the thing that goes around, you know, your arms. And it has just a little tiny pocket, so what you're supposed to do is just carry this thing around, so to make it look like there's a, you know, you're piggybacking on a pony, or with a pony. And you can just put, like, your iPod in there, and just, like, listen to your tunes while you're out and about. I suppose specifically for people who don't have pockets, but also don't necessarily want to, drag around an entire purse just for, like, an iPod and maybe your keys. So you can just buy this thing, you know, look pretty neat, and now you don't have to be dragging around a big heavy purse for just a couple of items when you just want to go walk around. And let me tell you, it was definitely not worth the $75, but I still have the thing because I was too awkward to say, oh, that's the price? I don't actually want to pay that much for it. So now, I've since learned my lesson, and either A, just don't get the thing at all whatsoever, period, or B, just have the nerve to go up to the person at the register and just ask, hey, how much is this? Oh no, that's too expensive, I don't want it. Yes, I have a hammer. I don't know if that gives me anything really new. It might give me a few checks, but that's about it. Bottle. How many more checks do I need here? 11 more checks to hint for the last. 10 more. I'm almost there.
Hey,
9 more. Wait, what? Alright. Alright, Lake on the Wattpad grass. And the Skullships. That should give me my 5 jacks. Up to these statues, and then I can go and hit. Right, that's it for that last Triforce piece. Woodfall Temple Moving Flower Platform Room in Claire Unmasked. So, now if I go and consider the possibilities, if I open up a new window of Universal Tracker,
and
Connect
see if
again.
it's available.
Let's see. What do I need? Da-da-da. Mermaid's Cave past first floor pool chest. So I can't finish Claire Unmasked until you get that from Azura Naru. So it's like, Okay, there's a sword. No, Kinstone Cloud Tops, Progressive Flippers. Nice sword.
So, I just need 2 more keys to complete this dungeon.
So no, it looks like that.
Possibly also a boss key. Yeah, I would need, like, the boss key as well. But it's just like, I've done basically everything in this dungeon. That's funny. Alright.
So if I wanted to, I could go and do another, say, 100 or so checks. And then go and try to hint for the skeleton key and see if that is somewhere feasible as well.
You could.
Do-do-do-do. So how much is in logic? Yeah, yes, game ship of Arcanian type player. Yes, thanks. How many checks on logic? 217. I love the fact that you can cheat this minigame. Like, if you really want to, you could just cheat at it to make it so much easier. I almost think that more video game minigames should be like that, where, like, you know, if it's just too difficult to just do normally, you could spend a bit of time to cheat it and actually just do it. Instead of just spending the time to get really good at it. Alright, like, hi Leah, underwater front ruby. Oh, right, some of the underwater rubies that like, hi Leah. And Child Grass 1, one of the grasses I missed. I might have missed my jump a little, but I'm fine. So, quick question though. Why is the hint percent 7%?
Oh. I guess I had that set that for the Donkey Kong server, because that's usually what the hint percentage they go with is.
Ah.
And I just never bothered to change it.
Yeah, because I recall that we usually pick a smaller number.
Yeah, 5. 5 is usually what I go with.
If that was changed to 5, I could probably get an extra hint in. See if I could
I
insert
know.
recovery key.
Maybe when I'm not in the middle of doing my own checks. Okay, that's annoying and frustrating. I think I have access to one more check, but I don't have enough bombs to complete it. Okay, now I do. I got them refilled. Alright, let's go and change the hint cost
Thank you.
to 5. Yeah, because you said one of them's at, like, the market guardhouse.
Yes. So I keep underwater like.
And that's... Sorry, that's in where?
So you're unmasked.
Ah!
So
Looks like it might be time for you to switch over to Majora's Mask anyways.
I'm just like, huh, can I get that? I could probably get that. I feel like... Wait, do I have Zora's Mask? Zora's Mask was a thing. No, I totally got Zora's Mask. I would need Epona Song to get it. I don't know if I have Epona Song. Let's look over at that. Yeah, apparently I could just get it. So, let's save this game. And let's just pop right on over to Majora's Mask without missing a beat or anything. Not too bad. That's a 2.
Right. Unless I'm mistaken, that officially... Yeah. That officially puts me in BK for Link's Awakening. I'm going to celebrate by having a bit more butter chicken.
I can hear the other game doing stuff, but I'm not looking at my other game. Whatever situation I wind up in that game is wherever I'm going to just wind up being. So I'll try and Epona Song, so yes, I do have Epona Song. No, I can't just brush. I do have all these masks. I have 3 of the remains, but I don't have Oath to Order. I already have at least basic sword. Epona!
Cartoon Epona.
Speaking of cartoon ponies, apparently there's rumor that they're making a My Little Pony Generation 6. But for the main cast, they're going to have most of the Gen 4 main cast. But they're only going to have like 4 of the main 6.
Oh.
They're leaving out, I think it was Applejack and Rainbow Dash, and they're going to have the other 4 of them. And the art style is going to be different.
Wait, why are they leaving out the lesbian couple?
I don't know!
The only reason I can accept is if the voice actor for the 2 of them just didn't want to come back.
Oh, no, they're making all new... They're using all new voice actors for all of them.
Okay, yep, no reasonable explanation then.
Wait, did I get the check? Oh, no. It's the heart piece one. That is a different look. Like, gosh, it's so weird getting so used to playing Ocarina, then playing Majora's Mask, and the character just doesn't quite move the same.
Okay, I just want to remark that the only things that you have sent were what you started with.
Well, yeah, because I'm trying to get this one specific check. So
Okay, like, so the other things that you've done don't give checks?
The other things I've done was use Epona to get over the gate, which doesn't give a check. Open up an owl statue, doesn't give a check. And kill the wrong like, that doesn't give a check.
Okay. So yes, you have just not done anything that sent checks. There isn't anything wrong with Archipelago. Okay.
That should give a check.
Mm-hmm.
And now...
Alright.
I can... Okay, game, if you want to... Okay, that... But now I should have the skeleton key.
Mm-hmm.
I can use this. Pull out my sword, and... I actually found the boomerang now.
Very nice. Ooh, Richard's house key. I bet that's so important now.
More bomb shoes. I've got almost all of the pots, and I still haven't gotten the
correct
piece.
one.
Oh, it was in a crate.
All right. Now all you need to do is release and collect, and we'll see what happens.
Alright, make sure that I get the right tracker, right?
Okay, don't do it yet. I just want to set up all of my trackers so that I can view them on my other screen and see if they all immediately change to, say, Go Mode Yes. All right. Ready.
Oh, did they all change?
I don't think a single one went into Go Mode.
Okay. Although guy would goat, I need.
Unfortunately, I'm also just waiting for all of the stuff that you've sent me.
Comic Canyon music box dummy. Do I have Song of Healing? I have Song of Healing. Do I have Hookshot? No.
All right, let's see here. I still need 10 more seashells. However, I think the only things I got were a few keys, compasses, and some trade items. In fact, do you want to take a guess as to how many checks that opened up?
2.
3. 3 checks. So you were close. You are Klaus.
Zora Keep underwater chest. Unfortunately, well, I'm pretty sure I'm in Zora Keep now. I don't know where the underwater chest is.
Alright. Looks like you have changed to the Majora's Mask game now.
Yep.
I'm gonna do these... Yeah, I'm gonna do these checks, and then I'm gonna switch over to, Minish Cap.
So, wait, what game had the... Which one of your games is Naru?
Oracle of Ages.
Cool, because if I get that, if I get that hook shot, that's the thing keeping me from getting, The Last Remains.
Okay. Wait. Oh, what's in that one? Okay. Wait, no, it's not. Where's this check that I'm missing? Oh, I need to talk to Grandma. Yay. Okay. Alright, time for me to switch to... Okay, what was the check in Ages?
Should we check it again? Crescent Island Past market item number 1.
Not in logic.
Cool.
So... Here's the thing, I think I'm gonna do Minish Cap next, because I know that immediately gets stuff for Ages as well, and... Yeah, that one's kind of gonna be a bit more locked, so... Who knew that me with 4 games was actually going to be more of the bottleneck than you with 2 large games? It's inconceivable.
Okay. If I could get the Zora Keep underwater chest. I don't know what item that is, but it's something useful. I just need to learn what it is, because I'm not as well versed in Majora's Mask as I am with Ocarina. Hey, Ocarina!
Man, look at all this junk that I've been receiving. Mostly traps.
You're welcome.
I've already died twice since loading in.
You're welcome.
And I do already have 4 out of 7 figurines. Well, yeah, there we go. Dimitri's fruit. Dimitri's flute. Do this. This. Well, there's your swamp title deed.
Why is my computer freezing?
Oh my god.
Okay, so I think that the Zoa Keep underwater chest is actually inside the hole.
Oh, that is so funny. I have most of my equipment for Minish Cap, but I am missing my flippers and my cane. You know what?
Vault.
Oh, wow. I can probably get that. In fact, I can get that. All right. All right. Me, you. Wait. Okay, the last hint said, okay, so we got 2 in my own game, 2 in another of my own game, 1 in another of my own game, and 1 at the Goron Village. Where are these ones in this game? Chronal Fairy Cave is not in Logic, and Ruins near Dungeon is in Logic. Chronal Fairy Cave. What am I missing for that? I have the grip ring. I have a bottle. I have... Oh my god! That is so stupid. I received remote bombs, but not the bomb bag.
So you like just can't make use of them.
Exactly. Game? Game. That was weird. What the? Uh-oh. That was weird.
Yeah, Azura Din doesn't really need that progressive sword that much, right?
There are 3 swords. Technically, I only need 1, but I think 2 is really as much as really need.
How many do you already have for it?
I don't know. I haven't started up that game. Wait. Okay, well, that's enough. There's your Romani mask. Yay, I got a bottle of butter. Fire element? I don't care about that. Okay. Oh right, I have the Karloff medal. I can just go immediately in. I'm curious, will it just let me buy bonds? Oh, I don't have money.
Shoot.
What happened?
So I thought that the event happened at midnight, but apparently it happens at 11 something. So I fast forwarded to 11, it hadn't happened yet. Fast forwarded to midnight, it's too late.